What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, my peeps? Simlog, you're joining us. Cool thing. You've got the routes. Pretty sure it's in the Discord. If not, I'll send it to you. Nightbot will bring it up as well. Appreciate you all tuning in this evening, man. It's I'm looking forward to a really fun stream. We are going to head northeast from Nolens up to Washington Dulles. It's a lovely Friday night ops. I think it's what do they call it? Not so dull in Dulles or something cheeky like that. But either way, it is looking crazy up there on VATSIM. It is going to be quite a show. So we're here on VATSIM. No controllers here at Nolens. I think the closest controller we've got is Atlanta Center, so as we make our way northeast, we'll pick them up. Exclamation mark route. Why isn't it coming up? 1 second, my friends. That's our route. I'll check Nightbot in a second. He should be putting that up. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's jump in the cockpit and get things going here. We're in the A320 Neo mod, and look what just came in, my friends. Finally, I've got my Thrustmaster Warthog. So no more issues, hopefully. I did a quick circuit, make sure the configurations was all right, remapped all my settings and all that good stuff. So we should be all right for tonight's flight. Let's do this. Power on, crew supply on, ADRS is set to nav. Let's cool down the cockpit here and the cabin. Strobe auto, nav logo coming on, no smoking, emergency exit lights armed. Let's get the jetway connected. That's our jetway. We might as well get baggage services going as well. And catering. Long enough flight, right? I need to get Pack X going. Let me do that. Start flight. Alright, that's Pack X. Let's get the PFDs, the ND. Standby instrumentations. Get that brightness up. No smoking, the hell with that noise, I'm smoking. Good luck with that in the FAA, my friend. Let's get the ECAM. Lower display. Reset the altimeters there. 3033. Spot on the ground. 3033. Let's get the flight directors, VORs, constraints. Doing this a little bit out of order tonight, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. First things first, let's make sure the fuel's accurate. We're taking 18.5. We got 18.7. 137 on the takeoff weight. Sim brief calling for 138. We'll take that. Let's clear this out. Let's clear this out. Let's go to init. How's my volume, guys? I was adjusting some mic settings earlier. I noticed I was coming in a little low on Wednesday's stream. United 526 is our call sign tonight. Our alternate, should we need, is Pittsburgh. These FNOs can get quite sporty, so we always want to make sure we have an alternate for every flight, but especially for VATSIM FNOs. We're going up to 370 today. We'll get the IRS inits on, align on ref, confirm align. PACX, that reminds me, I need to test out the free alternate to it. So what's the free alternate? Robert Gaylord, if someone sets someone smoking on a plane, then I think it's gonna blow up. Andy buys napkins, Nolans, 2.5 hours from my home airport. Volume is fine. Thank you, my friends. This is, by the way, I should have introduced that. This is a freeware mod on that mod website for FS 2020. You guys go ahead, check out the Discord. I've got links to all these mods and whatnot in there. But this is a enhanced version, you know what I mean? It's not payware quality whatsoever, but it's certainly a lot better than defaults.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome
So that's what we're rocking with tonight. Same thing going into Dulles. It is a enhanced version of that airport. Tonight we're going out of runway 11 based on the winds here. Variable at 4 knots. There are no SIDs if you guys are familiar with Nolans. Dulles, let's see what's going on up in the DC area. Go to live map. Just to show you guys that I'm not kidding. So this is us. We're going to be coming out of Nolans, and like I said, we'll pick up Atlanta Center. We'll have ATC the rest of the route there. But take a look, man. We've got plenty of VATSIM services, plenty of aircrafts on in the area. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Alright, arrival. It looks like they're landing south. We're coming in from the southeast, so it'll make sense if they give us 1-9er left. Calva 3 Doran, that looks correct on that transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. Alright, let's get the APU started. Pro window heats can come on. Seatbelt signs can come on. I'll post it once I beta test it. I don't want to post them in Discord and I haven't tested it myself. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate you keeping the Discord action going there with all the mods you're posting. I did get your link for the fall textures for the trees, so I don't know how well it's picking up in the stream, but it's clearly there. It looks really, really good. The northeast is full of especially going into Dulles, full of autogen and some nice nice scenery with trees and all that stuff, so we should see a lot of that, but it looks really good. True fall colors there.
We're ready to go when you are.
Alright, looks like my crew is ready. Let's get the APU fired up. Pensacola, sorry about the napkin spell check issue. I was trying to figure out what you were saying there. Pensacola, okay. I love going down to Pensacola, Florida. Alright, my friends, that is our IRS is aligned. Let's go ahead and step through the flight plan, make sure we're not doing anything crazy on VATSIM tonight. Gonna be taking off from runway 11. Head northeast. We'll go direct our first waypoint, which is Catlin. We'll continue northeast, going over Atlanta Center, and then subsequently DC Center, where we'll join the Calv 3 arrival. And again, we're approaching from the southeast, so likely we'll get 1-9er left. They are landing south, so it could be any of those runways, but that would be the obvious choice. Again, things tend to be a little bit different when it's a busy FNO like this, so we'll just keep our options open. As always, we fly with charts, the latest charts, Navigraph and all that good stuff, so we should be quite okay. I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting for the APU to get started and we can get going here. I will brief you guys on the flight, why not, while we wait for that. So we're on the ground at New Orleans. We're going to be taxiing out via Gulf. down Golf Alpha. We don't need full length. If we needed full length, what we would have to do is cross 11 at Alpha and go back around to Echo. We're relatively light tonight, so we're not worried about that. So we'll take intersection Alpha for departure. No SIDS coming out of New Orleans. It's a vector departure. Houston Center controls New Orleans. I don't see them on E tonight, so we are fine for departure on Unicom. And then, like I said, we'll just continue northbound, northeastbound. And then we'll pick up the Cavalier 3 arrival. And you get vectors after that into landing south. So that's it, my friends. I think we're ready to go. Any questions? No. Departure brief complete. Maybe Bleak can come on. Let's get the cockpit door closed and the cabin door closed. Nightbot is spamming you guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard.
Cockpit door closed.
With service to Washington. Our flight time will
We
be
need to squawk IFR tonight.
and 2 minutes. Now
Once we get over to Atlanta Center, we'll be issued a squawk code. For now, that looks good.
Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat
Oh shoot, you're
baskets
streaming. I'm so sorry.
will
No worries, but when you were texting me, I didn't start yet. You're fine, man. No worries. You got that Mad Dog started? Everyone say hello to Stalker. Stalker in the chat. All right, let's push back here, man. I don't know about you guys, but ever since the latest update, the pushback features are missing at a lot of these airports. So we'll go ahead and use our nifty tool. The heck is it? Pushback helper, there we go. Rough, but we made it, my friend. What I did forget to do is our performance. Actually, before we even do that, we need to initialize our weights. So let me go over here. We get to 0 fuel weight. The fly-by-wire guys have added a block fuel planning. It's not quite accurate because it doesn't sound like it takes alternates into account. But I'll go ahead and press it anyway just so you guys can see. So 6.4 is what it's estimating. Technically that's correct. 6.4 thousand pounds in kilograms of fuel would be enough to get us to Dulles, but it's not taking into account alternates, hold time, and all that good stuff. So it's not quite accurate yet. So for now we're gonna bypass that and we'll just put in our own block fuel, which is 8.5. And I think some logic is coming to help rectify that. So our weights are good. Now we can go back to performance. We're gonna go 1 up, 0.2, 45 on the flex temp based on the runway and the conditions outside, 18,000 transition, and then we need to reset the V speeds. There we go. We'll activate pushback. I'm using a default airport, so that's probably why. Good point. Uh-oh. That was weird. I love how this sim starts pushing you back before you release the parking brakes. Anyway, before start checklists, ADRS is set to nav, fuel pumps are on, beacon on, signs on, auto, windows and doors closed and locked, transponder set to on, ready to push back. New Orleans traffic, United Airbus A320 push and start for runway 11. New Orleans traffic. Alright, I can release the parking brakes. We'll get engine 1 started up. Is that a Thrustmaster I see? It is, my friend. Thrustmaster Warhog just came in today. As you guys know, I was having issues with my Logitech. Not the old Logitech, the X56. So, I went with a Warhog. I love it, man. I understand why it's so much money now. I've never had a peripheral device so solid. It's like they took this out of an actual airplane and sold it to you. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get turning here.
In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you.
The Warthog is solid.
Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the
Alright, we'll stop here. Not a bang-up job, but it'll do.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing,
Appreciate you all stopping in today, man. 5x5. That's a good start on 1. Number 2 coming alive.
Hold the strap tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation.
Should be an interesting FNO. Definitely hit that like and subscribe if it's your first time here. Check out the Discord. Plenty of action going on there as well. Don't really have a set streaming schedule, man. I kind of try to get in where I can with a busy life schedule, but we typically, you could definitely usually find us on a Friday night ops event. That's kind of my my stomping ground, if you will. I love flying the VATSIM FNOs. We try to get one up during the weekends as well. Probably like a Saturday or Sunday. We generally do GAs on the weekends. And then time permitting, one time during the week. Usually like a Wednesday or a Thursday. But appreciate you all stopping by, man. Should be a great start to the weekend. We've got 2 good starts. Normal, mode selector. APU bleed can go, APU master can go. Looks like there's an aircraft there. Not sure what he's up to. Another A320, but we'll watch out for him. Let's do this. Flaps 1. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake max. Terrain on ND. What else? Flight controls 1 up 0.1. That looks good.
That's me.
Oh, that's you, Simlock. Alright, cool. Full down. Center.
Simlock TV. I'll wait for you to taxi out. I'll be behind you.
Sounds good, thanks. Full right. Rudder full left. Center full right. My friends, that is a green light. Let's get out of here. Taxi light coming on. Parking brakes released. New Orleans traffic, United Airbus A320 taxiing to runway 11, leaving the apron here. 11 via Gulf, intersection Alpha. Let's get the predictive wind shear on, weather radar. Golden. Robert, FNO ATC, be like United 120, fly heading 360, 20 minutes later. United 120, where are you going? Oh my gosh. Typical. Hopefully it's not as bad like that tonight. Simlog giving us the right of way. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I'm on the north side. Is that not the correct side, Johnny? There are no jetways over on the other side. So I thought this was the correct side. If I'm not mistaken, they closed the south terminal at New Orleans. All right. Oh, just checking. Okay, cool. You scared me, man. They did dismantle the gates. Gotcha. Why did they do that? I haven't been to New Orleans in years. Is there a reason why they got rid of that terminal? I'm gonna go ahead and do TAR right now. We're just gonna get right on out of here. Do takeoff config, normal, and cabin crew. They messed with the sounds again, guys. I pulled the latest dev branch, and it's they keep lowering and kind of dampening the sounds. It was fine during the week, but this latest dev build, it's a little bit quiet. It's too quiet for my liking. Oh, okay, it was pretty old. New terminal is much nicer. Gotcha. There's SimLog behind us. Right, we can get rid of this chart. Let me know if the butt kicker is giving off too much feedback into the mic there, guys. I can turn it down. I love this thing. I do owe you guys another video. There's one on my channel, but the butt kicker gamer 2. You definitely feel every single thud in the on the center line here. It's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do, my friends, we'll fly runway heading for, I don't know, roughly 2 miles, and then we'll vector ourselves onto the initial waypoint. Orleans traffic, United Airbus A320 departing runway 11 to the east, runway heading initially, and we'll call our procedures. Orleans traffic. Alright, strobe coming on. Runway turnoffs, landing lights, wing lights, takeoff lights. We have packs off departure, although I don't believe that's simulated with the fly-by-wire guys yet. And we'll go sterile cockpit. I will see you, my friends, once we're airborne. We're clear on final. We're clear down the runway. Start the clock. Both sides. Spool them up. Ooh, listen to those. Alright, we're stable. Forward pressure on the side stick. Thrust is set, my friends. Man flex 45 SRS. Runway auto thrust is blue. It's 100 knots, neutral by 100. And it's V1. Rotate, man, this joystick feels amazing. Runway heading, positive rate, gears up. Wowzers. That looks gorgeous, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's pay attention. That's climb thrusts.
Delta 386 taking off runway 11.
Get the packs back on. Start our left-hand turn now. Orleans traffic, United Airbus A320, left turn 060, clear all runways, New Orleans traffic. We'll clean up. And we'll do open climb. Let's go 10,000. 10,000 all blue. Let's get these lights off. Alright, after takeoff checklist, gears up, no lights, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, packs are on. We're in heading select. We'll go direct Caitlin now. And nav mode. We are airborne. Get the autopilot on. Heading over Lake Pondstrain. Is that what that lake is? I'm not too familiar with this area. But that is one gorgeous departure. Yeah, that's awesome. There's the city down there. I see the Superdome. I can't wait for the US World Update. I think that's coming out in the month. That should be a good time. Lake Pontchartrain. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, 370 is our cruise tonight. That's 370, open climb, all blue. And that, my friend, is a departure in the Airbus A320neo. Cruising 10,000, or passing 10,000, landing lights coming off, wing lights coming off, and we've chimed the cabin. We can release the cabin crew. Across the bridge heading into Slidell. Gotcha. Yeah, I had a cousin who went to school down in New Orleans, Xavier University, so I visited every now and again, but it's been years. End of the month for the update. Yep, yes sir. Alright guys, it's going to be roughly a 2-hour flight. Plenty of time to get into some discussions. How you guys been doing, man? Happy Friday. Looking forward to a nice relaxing weekend. Mom lives in Slidell. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna fly over my house. I didn't know that's where you live, Simlock. That's cool, man. I lived about an hour northeast of there in I want to say Missouri, but that's not MS. What's MS? Mississippi, sorry. Why am I drawing a blank? Yes, north of Louisiana would be Mississippi. Gotcha. I'm in Picayune. How far is that from New Orleans? Look at this, man. Small world. Look at everyone that's down here in Louisiana. Well, not down here. I'm not down there, but that's from or currently lives in Louisiana. That's cool. Small world. About an hour. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's cool, man. So listen, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. We are flying another VATSIM FNO. We are making our way from New Orleans to, get back in here, set standard. That's below the line. Barrel ref standard set and cross-checked. Below line checklist is complete. We're on our way northeast. We're going to Washington Dulles to partake in the VATSIM FNO. Decided to depart from New Orleans. It is a, I've been waiting for a scenery for that for a while. It's a handcrafted, I'm sorry, not handcrafted. It's a community crafted or enhanced scenery. It's definitely not payware quality, but a lot better than the default version. So that's what we just flew out of. Washington Dulles, I think, is by the same developer in the community. So we'll be flying to an enhanced version of Dulles as well. Some of these US airports are just atrocious from a default standpoint. So it's nice to see that the developer community is busy at work. I went to PRCC for a bit there. Is that a school, Stalker? Okay, so we are just southeast of, I don't know, I'm gonna butcher this, but I think where you're from, Simlog. Is it Picayune? So that's where we are. We're heading northeast to Biloxi and Gulfport. And you've got here further east, Pensacola. I think that's where you're from, Andy. So yeah, good time. Let's see here. So we've got Atlanta Center roughly at top of climb. So we'll call them up. And then things will get busy, my friends, heading into Dulles. Doesn't appear to be any holds right now. Looks like everyone's getting in and out pretty okay. I mean, they've got darn near 3 runways, so I wouldn't expect there to be any holds, but you never know. It's VATSIM. So yeah, good times. I'm in between Pensacola and Mobile. Gotcha. What's the weather like down there this time of year? It's still pretty humid. Weather's beautiful, nice. I bet it's similar to here in Southern California. It's been a little warmer than usual, but still gorgeous. It's mild, low 60s at night, low to mid 70s during the day. Yeah, okay, so roughly about what it is here in SoCal. See how we're looking. Doing our thing. Got about 830 30 nautical miles to go. Plenty of time. "2020 did a decent job with some of the scenery down there." I mean, yeah, considering they're pulling it from Bing, it is spot on. Looks really nice. And then when you consider, you know, other sims to get anywhere near this level of detail, Xplane, you need a ton of ortho. P3D, you need ORBX. Not even regular ORBX, you need like ORBX True Earth. So I love it. I'd like to see some more airports for the southeast though. Yeah, I know Fort Worth is coming, Dallas Fort Worth, so that'll be cool. John in the chat, what's going on, man? Good evening, my friend. They've got to round out the northeast too though, Johnny. We need a Boston. We need a solid Dulles or Reagan. Philadelphia I can wait for, even if it's a community modded Philadelphia, but that would be cool too. I'm just glad we aren't getting any more hurricanes. I hear you, Andy. Just dropping love before this migraine drops me. Another migraine, my friend? Gotta get some rest, man. Yeah, we need a solid Newark. We need a solid Boston, Dulles, and Philadelphia. Absolutely. Very generic, Andy. They don't even have Reunion Tower. Yeah, it's slow for that one, man. But at the end of the month, they're supposed to have all these updates to the U.S. world sceneries, so we'll see. Dallas Fort Worth, Atlanta. Although I've got MagSim Atlanta Airport now, so but we shall see. Still can't get my head around this thing, man. What thing, John? It'll be interesting if things get better after the US update. Things like what? Are specific to scenery, Dave, or aircraft wise? Man, I just want some airliners, man. Solid airliners. We're a good 6-8 months out from that, so until then, man, we've got things like the fly-by-wire mod, the working title mods, the salty mod. Got mods galore for FS 2020. Read up. Read up. What did I miss? Can't get your head around the migraine? You need sleep, man. Oh, the aircraft. I'm sorry, but MCP. There's my MCP. Yeah, you were having issues. So in the Airbus, and I don't think it's any different from any other Airbuses we fly, right? The screenshot you sent me, John, you had your speed. Hopefully, I don't screw things up now by doing this. But you had it like this. So you turning it like this does not tell the aircraft what you want it to do. As far as the aircraft is concerned, you're still in managed mode. So it's not going to change speeds or do what you tell it to do in that mode. In order for you to, I think in your use case, you were trying to slow down, right? You've got to engage selected airspeed mode, which is down click. And then the aircraft will start slowing down. As long as you see that dot, whether it's blank like this or like this, you're always in managed mode. The aircraft is never going to tell you what you pushed it in. Pushing it in is managed. You need to pull for selected in the Airbus. It's not that much different from FSLABS, and maybe I'm used to it because Xplane is set up similarly. So in FSLABS and P3D, you left click for managed, which essentially in this sim is your up click, right? If you want selected airspeed, you bring the arrow below and click. Same left click. As long as you have that dot, you'll never be in selected airspeed. It will always fly managed. It will always fly managed. I have no issues with FSLABS. Dude, if you flew FSLABS and all you did was scroll the airspeed like this, FSLABS would not change speeds in a managed mode like that. That dot indicates that you're in managed mode. That's selected. There's a difference. I hate those up and down arrows. Well, yeah, that's how the sim's modeled, man. Because right click in this sim is for head movement, right? Pivoting. Can you see me behind you? Let me look. Nah, man, I'm dusting you. Actually, no, I just saw strobes. That's the reflection off the terrain. No, I don't see you, bud. FSLABS don't have an up and down arrow. They do not, but they have the same concept. FSLABS has the same concept. Left click is managed, right click is selected airspeed. There's no difference besides it's an arrow. Up click for managed, down click for selected airspeed. Even if there was a difference in arrows, right click, left click, it does not matter. The logic doesn't change. Anytime you see a dot, that's managed. Anytime you see no dots, you're in selected airspeed mode. It's the same thing with altitude. So that's managed 370. If I wanted to, if I turn this dial now, right? 320, 310, 290, the aircraft's not doing anything because we're in managed mode. There's no difference. All right, we're in cruise. Seatbelt signs coming off. Same goes for altitude. If you see, yep, I see you in. I can see you in Xplane. Oh, that's interesting. I can't see you behind me. I'll give it another go, but it's parked if it gives me any hassles. So what's the up arrow for then? Up arrow is managed. Yeah, you never got into Xplane, so that's why it's a little bit of a learning curve for you, but it's the same thing in Xplane.
Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you'd like to order additional menu items, you may hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we would be happy to assist.
So I'm gonna go to Mach 80 now because I got some time to make up. So I'll show you right now, right? So we're managed. The aircraft's flying the McDo speed, the managed speed. Just turning it like this and say I want to go to Mach 0.80 is not going to do anything. You need to select Mach 0.80, down arrow. I got a dot by altitude because that's a managed altitude. That's what the aircraft's flying based on the cruise I put in. I don't know, you see, yeah, I don't know how your aircraft descended on its own. It shouldn't have done that. We'll see tonight going into Dulles, but I've never had that. Even with the default, the mod or the default, I've never had that. I see y'all about to cross the Alabama state line, are we? Man, it's been a while since I've been. What's the last time I was in the southeast? I think the furthest southeast I've been recently was Atlanta about a year ago, roughly a year ago. Might have been a year ago today. if I'm not mistaken. I was traveling for work, but it's been a while since I've been down there. Below that. Am I the only one that descends on its own? I don't know. Dave, Simlog, anyone else that flies the fly-by-wire A320 or the default A320 in FS 2020, have you ever had the aircraft descend on its own? Okay. It will descend on its own if in manage mode and the McDo has a restriction for a waypoint. Well, that's bad logic. It shouldn't do that. I'm gonna record it tomorrow because it always happens to me. I'll edit it when I'm next flying and it happens to you not even at the computer. Okay. I think that's what it is, John. So if you're in managed and it's saying, hey, based on the arrival, so for example tonight, right, what's our first restriction? It's gonna hit Dorn at 290, although I think that's incorrect. It shouldn't descend on its own. Yes, it should. No, Dave, no way. No way. The aircraft should never descend on its own until the pilot tells it to. Managed mode or selected mode? No way. The restriction is there to let the aircraft know those are the altitude restrictions, but it should never start its own descent. I mean, oftentimes ATC issues you your descent, right? Could be traffic, could be weather. They may want to hold you for a certain time period. The aircraft doesn't dictate when you descend. It only imports the constraints based on the charts. I have spoken many times with SimPilot 320 who has thousands of hours in a real life Airbus pilot. I don't know what to tell you, man, but I've been around Airbuses for a long time. I've flown, obviously not real Airbuses, but I've flown level D sims. I've flown top quality Airbuses like FSLABS, and never has it descended in managed mode by itself. That should never happen. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I gotta call up Atlanta Center. I think V1 pilot. Can you guys hear ATC? I was having issues the other day.
Yeah, me too. South 127, contact Washington Center 135.5.
Let me know.
35.5, Southwest 157.
All that happens is it indicates your dot going down for a steeper descent. But it should not initiate a descent on its own ever. That is correct.
What Mach number are you currently?
8.81.
That is correct. John, the way around that,
Descend maintain, fly low 350.
just leave it in leave it in selected. So 370 is our cruise. Just make it 370 selected, and it won't descend. But yeah, that's poor logic. They need to address that. I've never seen that.
425, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain, fly low 350.
350, free night at 425, thanks.
Center Delta 1295 is at flight level 340, inbound Larry.
Alright, where are we?
Center, hello. Maintain Mach 7, 6 or less.
Did you say 0.76 or less for Delta 1295?
That is correct. 7, 6
Michael,
or
I'm gonna
less.
ask Larry because I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't think so.
7.6 or less for Delta 1295.
I don't think
And if you're
so.
unable, advise.
I've got a few
3722,
Airbus pilots as well I can hit up, but I don't think so.
Heading 330, my apologies.
Atlanta Center, good evening. United 526, we're with you. Flight level 370, just south of Monroeville, southeast.
Yeah, it is 526, Atlanta Center, hello, standby. Yeah, 526, Atlanta Center, Squawk 2006, 2006.
2006, United 526.
T race that transponder, Squawk 2014.
This for Delta 2262.
That is correct, 2014.
2014 for Squawk Delta 24.
Southwest 4608, back on frequency.
If it doesn't, that's what's the point of having outspeed restrictions in the McDo period? That, Dave, is just a reference.
Lincoln 383, Atlanta Center, hello.
At the end of the day, the pilot is the ultimate authority. The aircraft should not be doing that on its own. Airbus does not descend unless you initiate it. That's correct. What's going on, Darren? How you doing, my friend? All that Airbus wizardry, lol. I'll take my mad dog.
Dragon 135, contact the Atlanta Center 1135.
Johnny is in love with the mad dog.
2135, I'm American 135.
Center Delta 1295, can we step out of the cockpit for about 2 minutes?
Delta 1295, Atlanta Center, standby. Total 95, I'm gonna have you arrive into
So that to the 737 Max too soon.
Maintain Mach 77 or less and descend to maintain flight level 240.
27 Delta 3723, and that was what altitude, sir?
Flight level 240, and you can transit to 80 knots or less, please.
Boy, don't mention that name. The FAA just passed it. They recertified it earlier this week.
80 knots or less in transition.
American Airlines, I think, already has it back on its flight schedule for next month. You ain't catching me on that thing. Probably why I don't mind.
Good night, thank you.
US 49, contact the Washington Center 1355.
1355, thanks for the service, UPS 49.
Center Delta 1295.
Probably why I don't mind even the default A320 as I let the McDo and the plane do its thing. Yeah, no, it shouldn't happen. Everybody rides for the Mad Dog and I'm out here flying the FSLABS Concorde on FSX. Man, that Mad Dog is a beast. Johnny's been tempting me, but I can't purchase anything else for P3D right now, man.
Delta 386.
If it's Boeing, I ain't going. Oh man, you guys are funny. Michael, they're the only airline who has scheduled it for flying this year. Yeah, they're out of their minds, man.
Maintain flight level 240, Legion 383.
A global pandemic isn't enough. You want to put people back on the 737 Max.
2101, Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370, level 2101,
and who was the station calling before that?
Southwest 455.
The Labs Concorde is awesome. Man, I wouldn't know the first thing about flying a Concorde. Yeah, she is coming to FS 2020.
Alaska 94, descend to maintain flight level 330.
If it's Boeing, I try not to go. FAA, the only one who has cleared it to fly, of course. Of course.
230, Alaska 94.
Delta 425.
Oh, don't get it wrong. The Leo Mad Dog is great. Just wish it had steam gauges with FMS coupling. Gotcha.
United 425, maintain Mach 77 in transition.
Helps that I live in Europe, so avoiding Boeings aren't that much difficult. That's true, man. You guys are full of Airbuses and all that other stuff out there.
41, if you want, you can maintain flight level 370. If you don't, because I'm going to descend you at 330 before the border.
Never liked Boeing aircraft. The cockpit looks like someone took a soiled diaper and smeared it over the dash. You guys are wrong.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 270, flight level 360.
Delta 270, Atlanta Center, hello.
I'm not a Airbus will always be my favorite, man, hands down.
Turn right heading 090, please.
But I'm not a Boeing hater either. I love the Boeings. I love the 737-800. And to be honest, I love the Max, man. I loved it when it first came out. It's just unfortunate that they cut a lot of corners and it caused a lot of people their lives. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I wouldn't be flying on it anytime soon. If it wasn't for the FAA, it wouldn't have flown in the state to begin with. Yeah, that's true. Embraer 190, yes. Got a lot of those over in Europe.
descend at discretion, maintain flight level 240.
And my favorite airliner, JetBlue, flies them a lot as well. Speaking of JetBlue, I heard they finally secured their first European slot.
121.35.
They are flying, I think they've secured a slot at Gatwick. I wish I still lived on the East Coast, man. I would definitely look at flying them across the pond. They're going to make it, let's just say, a lot more competitive pricing wise to fly over to Europe.
Over to Indy 26.
Delta, American, United, British Airways, all these other folks are going to have to really be a little bit better price wise because JetBlue has just set the market. I love the Embraer. Bay fan also. Bay 146 is a blast to fly. Yeah. I'm scared of Boeing. I don't get my own parachute. And if you want to feel power, take a ride on the E190. Yes, sir. The Embraer E195s are cool too. Actually, it's the 195s I think JetBlue flies, not the 190s. Get to Gatwick, and for 20 pounds, you can fly over to me. Seriously? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I could take JetBlue from LAX to Kennedy and then Kennedy to Gatwick. And then what from Gatwick? Who is that? Who flies from Gatwick over to you?
United 526, maintain Mach 80 or greater.
Mach 80 or greater, United 526. We are doing Mach 0.80. Who's behind me that he's rushing me like this? Oh, is that you, Siblog? What are you flying back there, man? A Concorde? Why are we not spaced well enough to apart?
Alaska 94, contact you at Washington Center with 35.5.
That is you, my friend. You're right on my tail in that 319.
That was 4608. Descend at top discretion, maintain flight level 240.
I can't go any faster than this.
4608, descend at top discretion, maintain flight level 240.
If I do Mach 0.81, we're gonna overspeed. Nah, that's best forward, man. You gotta slow it back, Simlog. I can't go faster than this. Aer Lingus, cool.
Correction, 6283, Atlanta Center, climb 18, flight level 350.
Up to 350, John. 283 heavy.
In real life, the autopilot seems smoother than Boeing. Last time I flew in Southwest, it was moving around a lot with no turbulence. Don't know if that has anything to do with the autopilot. Aer Lingus is about 25 pounds depending on how early you book. Okay. Good to know, Shamrock. Yes, sir. I'm in Cork, so it's a bit less most times. So that'll be like 3 flights for me. LAX to Kennedy, Kennedy to Gatwick, and Gatwick to Cork. They're my favorite airline after KLM.
Got a 1446, descend to maintain, flight level 330.
Call the name again, Aer Lingus. Is that not what you say? Am I butchering it? Is it Aer Lingus? I'm not Irish like you, man. Forgive me.
121.354 Delta 270. Thank you for your ABC.
Yo, we are hauling tail. We are just southeast of Atlanta. We're gonna be at Dulles before you know it. What's our winds aloft? 346 at 21. Okay. We're doing good. 649 distance to go. We're well out, but as we get a little bit closer, I'll make use of the Act 2 functionality, and you know what? Let's play around with it now. Why not?
South 4608, contact the Atlanta Center 121.35.
See See if we can get
Contact Atlanta Center 121.
an ATIS. Public Airlines is Brickyard, yes. What's with you, McDo? LOL. What's with you, MacDo? Your wins. Pronounce it Aer Lingus. Alright, guys, alright. Company message. Let's pull the ATIS down at Dulles. Again, we're early, but let's just see what's going on.
Data 327 Atlanta Center, hello. Detroit altimeter 3044. And descend.
Dulles, information India. Time 0052 Zulu. Winds are calm. 10 statute of a mile. Clear skies 8 degrees Celsius. 2.2. Altimeter 3032. Arrivals expect ILS runway 19 center, 19 left. Departing runway 30. So yeah, it'll likely be 19er left as we programmed here in the McDo. Simultaneous approaches are being conducted to parallel runways, of course. Nodems, read back all, blah 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 blah. All right. So that looks like we're good to go there in terms of the setup in the McDo. Obviously things can change, but we'll monitor that as we get closer. I swear every sim pilot in MFS that fly using the call sign is some moron and should be banned. Why? I'm using ActiveSky XP and I have 22 knot tailwind. Oh, that could be the reason why you're gaining on me like that. FS 2020 has a headwind or slight crosswind. Let me look at sim brief.
Delta 2567 with you, flight level 360.
Delta 2567 Atlanta Center, hello.
Were we approaching TWAP? No, just before TWAP. Sim brief, the winds were supposed to be at 266 at 29 average. Well, that's off. Let's look at the closest waypoint. 265 at 24. Yeah, the winds aloft are off, my friends.
Wisconsin 4802, maintain Mach 7.
No surprise.
Heading 070.
No surprise. It's funny because the altimeter at New Orleans was spot on.
Okay, we'll just slow down 79er.
But we've got a the winds aloft are a bit off.
Delta 943, contact Washington Center 135.5.
So that's why he's gaining on us like that.
Decimal 5 for Delta 943. Thanks for your ATC. Have a great evening.
Good evening. Delta 327, contact Atlanta Center 121.
Multi-purpose control display units. It's not a word. No, it's not a word. Every time I have to do a go-around, it's because of some idiot flying underneath Brickyard call sign. That's funny. Simlog, you're 6 miles behind me. I don't know, dude. Oh, I see you now. There you go. Yeah, I don't know, man. Atlanta Center is gonna have to either slow me up and let you go around me, or what's your flight level? What are you cruising at? I literally can't go any faster, bro. I'm maxed out up here.
Delta 9545, descend at top discretion, maintain flight level T40. Bearing 1778, Atlanta.
We are good. All right. Either way, DC Center is gonna space us up. So either Atlanta Center does it now, or when we get there, he's gonna space us out a bit. We don't call FMS FIMS. It's funny. Yeah, I mean it's the McDo in the Airbus. Is there another term for it that someone usually calls it?
1302 1303, ascend and maintain flight level 330.
Exactly. Leave the Mick do as Mick do.
330, Southwest heading 03.
Wisconsin 4802, maintain Mach 80.
Maintain Mach 80, what's happening?
I tried flying the 787 the other day. That thing would not
Delta 127, want to center, climb and maintain flight level 3.
manage the airspeed or the flight level. It was ridiculous. The autopilot was a mess.
2031.
2031, Roger.
It was the mod, the XC787 mod.
45, reset transponder, squawk 20.
And it could be because they haven't updated it in a while, and it's probably not compatible with the recent patches, but yeah, I don't know, man. The 787 on release wasn't terrible. It was flyable, and then, you know, through subsequent patches it just became really, really bad.
2380, Atlantic Ed.
It's literally unflyable. I'll let you know if the Piper PA-44 over the weekend. Post my thoughts on the Discord. Thank you, man. Let me know what you think.
Hubda and Raven 6 arrival.
If you come over here saying that, I'm gonna make you get out of my car and walk home.
Yeah, Credit Hubda join the Raven 6 arrival. Thank you.
Well, you're a great host.
Raven 6, Legion 2380.
I'm gonna do some GA flying this weekend, man. I'm kind of tired of the Airbus. My favorite aircraft, but I need to switch it up. I haven't been in the CJ4 in a while, so we'll fly the CJ4 by the working title, guys. Nah, B787 was trash from day one. From a default airplane perspective is what I was saying. It was flyable. That was the first stream I did in this sim. We flew the 787 from Orlando to Kennedy. There was no issues, man. It was okay. I mean, the landing was a bit interesting because that airplane just wants to float the entire length of the runway instead of getting down, but it got you from point A to point B, and now it's almost impossible to fly. KAVL2 2 November Charlie Oscar. Where's that, Johnny? Trash. Was looking at Content Manager today, and a bunch of things are set to be updated next patch. All right. I'm waiting for Quality Wing 787, man. That's gonna be a blast. I don't know, man. It's just sad that you paid premium version for two additional aircrafts? Yeah, 2 additional aircrafts that are arguably the worst 2 aircrafts in the sim.
Sub 1303, contact the Washington Center 135.5.
Oh, Mountaineer, yes. I did download that.
343. 1303, South 1303, contact Washington 3.
Asheville, North Carolina, the Mountaineer. All right, let's do this. Let's
Southwest 1303.
Let's go find that really quick. You guys want to do a group flight this weekend? Let's go check that out.
Contact Washington Center 135.5.
35.5, 343, awesome job, see you.
Mountain Air. Check this out, guys. So, Stalker sent this to me the other night. Look at this scenery. So this is located in North Carolina. I'm not sure exactly where, but this would be a blast to do a group flight in. So let me know, guys. We could do Saturday or Sunday. I'm thinking based on the elevation, you're gonna need something a little stronger than a 172. I don't know. What do you think, Stalker?
That's correction, Delta 2101.
Polished turd. You ain't even seen talking about group flight. I forgot we were gonna do one last weekend, man. I completely forgot. I'm telling you now. Let's do one this weekend. Let's. We could do Asheville, North Carolina, in the Mountain Air. Take up the 172 if it's fast enough.
Correction, United 425. United 425. Contact the Washington. Correction, Atlanta Center 124.42.
Stalked me out like a sheep in the middle of the pastures last week. Turboprop or Bonanza? All right.
correction, region 19.
Declaring it now, man. We're gonna do a group flight. I don't know what time. You all let me know what time and I'll be there. Someone else picked the time this time.
Region 1958, contact Atlanta Center 124.42. Allegiant 2380, contact Atlanta Center 124.42.
12442, 2380.
And Wisconsin 4882, contact Washington, correction, Atlanta Center 124.42.
2442.
Got a 1441, contact correction, Atlanta Center 124.42.
104.42, Delta 1441.
Oh, the King Air will get you there.
Ready to descend now, please.
I'll get a Nas mod for the 172. 9 a.m. my time. Hell no, dude. That's 1 a.m. my time. You're smoking something funny if you think I'm getting up at 1 a.m. to do a group flight.
Correction, Southwest 455, descend up house discretion, maintain flight level.
How about 4 p.m. your time?
Post discretion, maintain post from 210, South 45.
Delta, correction,
1 a.m.
Delta
group flight.
Contact the Atlanta Center 1T4.42.
Listen, man, I appreciate you all tuning in tonight and hanging out. We're on our way northeast to Dulles,
1048, contact Atlanta Center 1T4.
participating in a very busy VATSIM Friday Night Ops. There's Simlog TV behind me there, gaining on me.
Over to Center 124.
Flying the fly-by-wire A320 Neo mod. To be honest, man, I think that's the only mod, but that and the working title CJ4 that is keeping this sim alive. I love flying it. It's only getting better day by day. So if you're into FS 2020, definitely check it out. Y'all are hilarious. At 60 years old, I don't do anything at 1 a.m. Tell him, Dave. 1 a.m. Unless it involves a bathroom. Michael pees at 1 a.m. I do pee at 1 a.m. This guy telling everyone my business. That doesn't mean I'm getting up to do a group flight at 1 a.m.
Got a 1454 Atlanta Center. Hello.
Man, you guys are hilarious. What's going on here? Let me pay attention. I haven't been inside the cockpit in a minute. How are we looking? We got enough fuel to get us there. We're looking good. Fuel burn looks good. Winds aloft is calming down just a little bit.
Step away 5 minutes, call you back.
We are pedal to the metal, Mach 0.80.
Okay, we will.
Pack X cabin is very satisfied. That's always good. And in terms of where we are, we've got roughly an hour and 18 minutes to go.
Got a 125, confirmed direct Kellen.
Currently passing northeast over Atlanta right now. Making good progress, my friends.
Confirmed direct Kellen.
We're direct Kellen.
You're being turned for spacing. Yeah, I hear him.
Thank you. Southwest 5668 Atlanta Center.
I can't go any faster, man. Sorry.
5668, level 230.
You're at 5,000 AGL because you weren't paying attention.
400, reset transponder, squawk 2001 2001.
When you first flew the default A320, yes.
Climbing 400 and 3001.
Remember that flight you did? You went downstairs, came back up, and you were in the ocean?
Maintain flight level 240. Got a 1454 descend up house discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descend via positive discretion 240, roger that, FedEx 1454.
Got a 1060 in transition, maintain Mach 77 or less.
Say again, Delta 1060.
Airspace is hot tonight, my friends. Plenty of controllers and traffic. This is going to be fun.
Got a 2567 reset transponder, squawk 2035.
Appreciate the likes, my friends. Appreciate you all hanging out.
Giant 6283, contact, line of center 1T4.42.
Flight 442.
I thought it was icing. It might have been icing. I don't know why I can't remember where you were flying. It might have been icing. Look down, flying over Atlanta. Oh yeah?
South 5668, looks like I got another duplicate code. Squawk 2052, 2052.
I might have read your message late. I don't see it.
Got a 386 bearing right heading 090.
Oh, well, yeah, we're over Atlanta. I don't see the airport. Oh, yeah, right there, guys. There is Atlanta International. Right here. Actually see a plane taking off from down there.
Center 121.35.
121.35.
That's dope.
45,
Yeah.
The Bonanza isn't bad either. Has a good mod as well. I don't know how to fly that thing, Johnny. I'm not taking any aircrafts that I'm unfamiliar with to that mountaintop. I'll probably take the Diamond or the King Air. I think the King Air has a mod too, right?
Atlanta Center, good evening. Midcon 383s with you.
Yeah, that's Atlanta. That's
Midcon
Atlanta International.
Atlanta Center,
Right there.
level 370.
Up to 370 for 383.
To be fair, I've been quite heavy with 172, so I haven't really flown any GA besides that. Well, that 172 is not getting you to that mountaintop tomorrow, my friend, so gotta find another aircraft.
Maintain Mach 80 or greater. Delta 125, Atlanta Center, yup.
I do that or the TBM. The CJ4 will get you there. The CJ4 is too fast, man. I'm gonna be leaving you guys in the dust. Just be on those brakes with the CJ4. Now I'll probably fly the TBM. Although that flight on Sunday was very twitchy with the TBM. I don't know what that was about. But other people are having that issue as well. I landed the TBM at Kilo Delta Yankee Tango today. That was fun to say the least. It's squirrely, man, when you're landing. It's very squirrely. That the rudder.
Got a 386 cleared X Spartanburg.
And there was, I forgot, I was watching someone stream this week. I think it was V1 Simulations. He's a real Airbus rail. He flies the Airbus professionally for a commercial airliner, I should say. And he was even saying it, the rudder movements in this simulator is very twitchy. It needs a lot of work. And it's not even just the rudder. I mean, the flight dynamics, the flight controls are off, but the rudder movements especially. And you can see it too when we do the flight control checks. You know, you're pushing the rudder to the left side and it just like slaps left. You push it to the right side, it slaps right. And it's the same thing it's doing when you're landing on the runway during your rollout. You're trying to kick it left, kick it right, and it's just, it's squirrely, man. It's twitchy. The commercial airliners are a little bit easier to manage, but once you get in those GA aircrafts like the TBM and the CJ4, those rollouts become quite sporty. Don't help, it was also a 2,600 feet runway. Yeah, Chuli was doing the TBM the other day. He was having a heck of a time with it. Yeah, man, the TBM is it's not just TBM. It's the flight dynamics in this sim. It needs work. Definitely needs work. John, don't start, man. Don't start. Don't go there. Don't do it to him, man. Not on the stream. Leave it alone. Leave the studio alone. It's because the rudder acts like it's two barn doors stacked on top of one another. Yeah, it needs work. Needs work. Listen, man, enough complaining about this sim. I'm in it a number of times a week. I love it. I tried flying P3D the other day, and it was a no for me, man.
124.42, I believe you said?
I enjoyed the solid aircraft experience and flying something that was predictable and knowing you can get you to point A from point A to point B without any issues. But I mean, you just didn't have the beauty that you see here in front of us. So we will continue to fly. It'll only get better, man. The sim is only 3 months old. We got to remember that as well. And I don't feel like it gets a lot of bashing from P3D folks, but it definitely gets a lot of bashing from the Xplane community. And I never quite understood that. I mean, without Zibo, where would Xplane be? Just saying.
Correction, yeah, it's 526. Say Mach number.
Not at 526, still Mach 0.80.
Roger. Can you speed it up to A1 or A2 if you can?
I could try to squeeze 8.1, but it's not going to do much of a difference. Definitely can't do 8.2.
526, Roger. That is 386 for intro spacing, required 25 in shell for Washington calls. So we'll maintain Mach 7.5, or would you like a heading for deviation?
But we'll go down to
Simlog, you're causing trouble back there, man.
Roger, thank you.
Atlanta Center, American 549 calling in 21 for 23.
American 529, Atlanta Center, hello. Climb and maintain flight level 340, raise that transponder, squawk 2053.
Sorry for the bad behavior. Nah, you're good, bro. That was funny. If I could get the landscapes looks in P3D, I'd be a pig in mud. I'd be a hog in heaven. Yeah.
Atlanta Center, 121.
Unfortunately, that is never happening, man.
Atlanta Center, Frog 1886, follow 390.
Frog 1886, Atlanta Center, hello.
Bang, remember me? I'm back. Bang, I do not remember you, but welcome back, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm being slowed again. Yeah, I heard. He wants me to go Mach 0.81. Yeah. So MFS is a direct threat. Zibo mod, MFS mods. It's a direct threat, then that's probably why the Xplane community is ortho Bing maps. You're right. That's probably the correlation. You're right, John. But I mean, come on, man. As a consumer, you should love the competition. You should love the ability to be able to partake in multiple simulation platforms. It only makes things better. I never understood the and I'll use a cliche term, but fanboy ism, if you will, over one simulator platform over another. It makes no sense to me, man. I love them all. I'm on Xplane with ortho, but also have P3D. Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm just saying, man. A lot of the folks in the Xplane community act like Xplane was, you know, something special out of the box. Until Zibo came around, and you know, some of the additional payware aircrafts, it really wasn't what it is today. And then ortho, come on. FS 2020 will get there, and in fact, in my opinion, will supersede it. Maybe not a year or 2 years from now, but eventually it will. MFS is a better looking Xplane. MFS is just less work. That's it too, man. It's like, even all these mods, it's literally one folder dropping in one community folder, and bang, you're off to the races. All this configuring, all this stuff, Man, I look at my P3D install and it gives me a headache sometimes with all of the configurations, and I mean all the work that I did to add dynamic lighting to all those airports. It's just the little things that just add up over time, and in fact can cause conflict and issues with the platform itself, and cause CTDs and all that stuff.
Taking out 383 here to come to lost.
I agree. Xplane beats them all in flight dynamics for sure. But FS 2020 is 3 months old. We got to remember that. So we'll see what it looks like. But yes, flight dynamics, Xplane rules. But P3D beats them all with weather engine. Not out of the box, of course, but the weather engine's available. P3D hands down.
1060, turn left heading 030, maintain Mach 76.
Disagree, Simlog. When it's impossible to take off from 747 safeguards,
030, maintain Mach 76.
and we can talk about Xplane. All these sims you can do that.
Atlanta Center, United 2793 is with you, flight 02.
And that's it too, John. I think that's what Simlog is about to make a point.
Yeah,
It really isn't the dynamics maybe that allows for that. Maybe it's just a poor add-on. The heavies in Xplane to me have never peaked. 747, the 350, even the 757. I've never liked the heavies.
Turn right heading 090.
Damn, Simlog, he is vectoring you all over the place. I'm sorry, bud. You should have took off before me. Yeah, the heavies in Xplane I never fell in love with. When you cannot land an airliner on a carrier, then we can talk about physics.
Gotta say 6071 center, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
Well, if that's the case, they're all broken. You can land an airliner on a carrier if you're willing enough in all of these simulators.
That was not for you, sir. Southwest 5668, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Our first restriction on this SID, I'm sorry, star, is perking above 220. Let me see what the FMC has in here.
Delta 5667, request to step away for 5 minutes.
Perking 220. So if we do a VNAV descent, it looks good. It looks like the McDo has all of the waypoints here. Cavalier at 10,000. It even has the 250 knot speed restriction at Cavalier. Cassidy at 7.
Cleared direct hijack.
Awesome. Awesome.
Got a 1060, clear direct byjack, contact Atlanta Center 1T4.42.
Not even the PMDG Queen version. Just Google YouTube takeoff and landings and you'll see the most ridiculous landings. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen a P3D or FSX with jetliners. There's this one dude.
Got a 1060, if you contact Memphis Center now for another aircraft.
I forgot his name or his channel.
Clear direct byjack.
He does a ton of like ridiculous takeoffs and landing. I think it's Air Force pilot, something like that. I mean, Asobo at Microsoft gave him an early release for him to fly the 747 around. I think there was a video out where he landed at Kennedy, or some semblance of a landing at Kennedy with the 747. But yeah, he does a lot of ridiculous takeoffs and landings in way back in the FSX and even P3D days with some of those heavies. So I don't know, I think to a degree all of these simulators allow an unrealistic depiction of takeoffs and landings with certain aircrafts. in terms of realism and actual flight dynamics, I still agree with Simlog. Xplane feels the best. I like Xplane night lighting, and I love the Zibo rain effects. Yeah, they're solid. Gripper Sim, he's Irish. No, it's not him. His name is like Air Force pilot or something like that, man. Trying to look him up, hold on. Yes, Air Force Proud 95 is his name. So look him up on YouTube. I'm not gonna drop his channel in there, but he does a bunch of ridiculous takeoffs and landings. I guess people find it entertaining, but Air Force Proud 95.
Alright, I'm maintaining 350 now, switch to 2026 to copy Delta 857 train. 736 turn right heading 070.
07036.
Got about an hour of airtime left, my friends. Well, an hour till wheels down. Let's take a look. Where are we? We're just north of Electric City.
That's 2221 at center, hello.
He turned you again? What's your winds aloft, Simlog?
Atlanta Rouge 1804320. Rouge 1884 Atlanta Center, hello.
What's your ground speed? Yeah, what's your ground speed and your winds aloft? I don't understand why he just doesn't slow me up and let you go ahead of me. You've got a 22 knot tailwind. Okay, what's your ground speed? I've got roughly 22 knots as well, but it's a crosswind. It's not a tailwind. Oh, something's off. You're doing Mach 7.4, 446 across the ground.
That is 520, correction, that is 2793 to center house.
I'm about 20 knots faster than you. We should start separation now, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Gonna have to give Michael a pair of what? Oars? Pair of oars and an outbound engine. I know. I can't go any faster than this. Appreciate you all stopping by tonight, man.
452 with you.
I love these VATSIM FNOs. I can't get Stalker and John to fly these with me. They don't have the patience. But I enjoy them. Every once in a while they get annoying. Like when we did Orlando the other night, and that approach controller was just... I don't know what he was doing, but usually they're fun, man. They are fun. I love the ATC interaction. I love flying with other VATSIM pilots. It's fun. It's a good time. Granite Pass, you see what I mean? You know when there's city slickers by the way he read oars. How is he always gaining on you doing Mach 0.74 when you're Mach 0.80? Makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know, man. We should have been well spaced out by now. I have no idea.
600, same Mach number, please.
0.88.
Your Mach 88.
Mach 88.
Roger. Micslmn 600, reduced on Mach 7. Correction, Mach
Simlog, are you on real weather, ActiveSky, or historic?
Repeat that, please.
Micslmn 600, maintain Mach 8.0 for internal staging.
Let me take a look what's going on the map, man.
80, Micslmn 600.
Got a 452, same Mach number.
We're just north of Spartanburg, just outside of Charlotte.
That's 452 Mach number point.
Here's where I am.
Roger. If you can, maintain Mach 88.
Simlog, that's you. We're pretty well spaced out, I would think. We've got
is as fast as I can
a Spirit Wings A321. He's going into Baltimore.
I'm gonna have you behind the aircraft part of you. So maintain Mach.
That's, I don't know why there's two of you. Interesting.
Oh, Mach 0.79er.
It's duplicated. That's weird. In terms of who's in front of me, we're well spaced out there, so no issues.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay there. Got a 2221. Maintain Mach 8.0 or greater.
Everyone's on the same arrival for the most part.
And appreciate it. You can do 82 right one.
Micslmn Tango 69. I'm flying with Delta, and we need to get the Thai Haiti very quick.
It's busy, man. I don't even know if we're gonna find parking when we land. Look at that.
Sorry, Micslmn Tango 690. Said good.
Micslmn Tango 69, disregard.
I think we're gonna park at the Delta gate, so
Got a 386 clear to Spartanburg.
we'll vacate 19er left.
Clear to Spartanburg, 386.
Got plenty of runway. We'll go low on the auto brake. I know I'm briefing the approach really early, but I just like thinking things through my head here and staying ahead of the the aircraft and the event. So, but that's what we'll do, and then we'll park over here somewhere if we can find a gate, because that's pretty busy down there. 5x5.
Hello, can anyone hear me? Hey, turn.
ATC's audio went out. Are you both using the same SIN? No, he's in Xplane.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Giant 1080, flight level 230.
Both sims seem to have different live weather. Yeah. It could be the sim rate as well. Maybe the sim rate is slightly different between FS 2020 and Xplane.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1471 with you, flight level 230.
Atlanta Center is back, had some audio issues. 86 looks like your next marker, thank you.
Atlanta Center, hello, Giant 1080, flight level 230.
Giant 1081 and hello, climb.
Yeah, I think we're alright, man. We should be spaced out enough now.
Flight level 350, 1080. And Atlanta Center, Delta 1470 with you, flight level 230.
Atlas, love that call sign.
71 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain.
I wish the 747 worked so I can do some Atlas ops.
Got a 5607 contact Memphis Center 133.65.
I could have done FS 2020, but I'm enjoying Xplane at the moment. No worries, bud.
Correction, yeah, 526 contact Atlanta Center 1T4.42.
2442 United 526, thanks.
Got a 452 for intro sequence, turn right heading 26.
Delta 1060, that was just what I needed. Clear direct to Jackson. Clear direct Jackson, Delta 1060.
Yeah, Juliet Alpha X-ray Sierra November, Delta 1060.
We got Delta 1060.
Oh, you're talking about the giant call sign. Well, both 747s. Atlanta Center, good night. United 526, we're with you. Flight level 370. Did you not hear me?
Set at 1060, increase speed to Mach 0.80. 60, maintain Mach 0.8, contact Washington Center 135.5 and Mach 0.8.
Mach 0.8 and contact Washington, what's the frequency?
35.5, 35.5 and Mach 0.80, good night.
Mach 0.80, 355, good night, Delta.
Thought it was Atlas, tomato. Giant and Atlas, it's two different ones, man.
4320.
It's two different airliners. Or cargo airliners. Atlanta, good night. United 526, we're checking in. Flight level 370.
526, Atlanta Center, roger.
Less than American 1961, holding short, 23 left.
Alright, we're on with the second Atlanta Center. He'll be the one that will hand us off to Washington Center. We've got that teed up in the radio panel as well, so we're good to go there. We're making good time, my friends. We got about 45 minutes or so till we're on the ground. I love this Warthog, man. I've never felt a more solid joystick than this. It's incredible. It really is well made.
66 Atlanta Center, roger, good evening. United 526 Atlanta.
526.
At 526 for sequence into Dulles, maintain Mach 0.77.
What's the waypoint?
Now speed, United 526, maintain Mach 0.77 on the speed, Mach 0.77.
77 on the speed, United 526.
Thank you.
Atlanta Center, American 1961, holding short, 23 left.
American 1961.
See, Johnny? Or John, you gotta select speed, and then it'll bring it down just like that.
Fly in 300.
So he's finally slowing us down, I guess, to put you in front of me, Simlog, which is what the other Atlanta should have done. I don't know what he was doing.
Strength 366, approved, limit under back.
Roger, thank you.
Alright, that's Mach 77. Both giants. You hope 45 minutes. I know, right? With these holes. Good lord. You bought a new one. Yeah, man. The G... What the hell is this? The 56, the Logitech X56 had just crapped out on me. We were streaming on Wednesday, and again on final, it just went kaput. So, I had enough of it. So yeah, we got the Warthog.
Data 386, Lonnie with me.
Not the full Holtis, we just got the joystick. I'm still using the throttle quadrant from the Logitech. I love the throttle quadrant. I've got plenty of switches and buttons here that I've got mapped to certain things like flaps, spoilers, gear up, gear down, lighting control, all that stuff. So we kept the throttle quadrant, but yeah, this Warthog is incredible. I love it. That takeoff from New Orleans a bit ago was really exceptional with it. I like it a lot. I wonder if that's how, so for those of you that use the honeycomb, the yoke, I wonder, is that the equivalent in terms of like build quality and the feel of it? Because then if that's the case, I've definitely got to get one of those. That Warhawk throttle has more buttons on the quadrant. Oh yeah? I've seen the throttle. I don't think it has more buttons than my X56. I've got a lot more buttons on here than I've seen on that one. What's the full name? Thrustmaster Warthog. Thrustmaster Hotus Warthog. Just look for the flight stick. There's some folks that sell them separately if you're lucky. But everything is like price gouge now in terms of sim peripherals because of the release of FS 2020. Everything is just exceptionally expensive, more expensive than it should be. Now the yoke equivalent I think would be the YOLO yoke, which is about $1,000. Hard pass. I'm not paying $1,000 for a piece of flight sim hardware, no way.
Steering 366 is back.
Steering 366, welcome back.
I think Citation Max is controlling down in Dulles tonight.
320 to a 350.
Citation Max, those of you that don't know, he flies a CJ3 Plus if I'm not mistaken.
Currently leaving 11,200.
Lives up there in Westchester County in New York. My old stomping ground. He's got a lot of good content on YouTube as well. I really started watching his stuff after this sim released with the CJ4. So a lot of good pointers for flying it. So he's also a controller on VATSIM, and I think he also has a virtual airline. But yeah, I know he said he was going to be controlling tonight. Let's make sure the aircraft's still behaving. Yes, Mach 0.77 restricted on the speed. That looks good. Still at 370. Fuel looks good. 282 nautical miles to go. Awesome. Now I'm good onto my yoke brakes, because that's both yoke and throttle. Gotcha. You know one thing, MSFS has got to get a better way of handling friend requests. I got like 2 of them, but no idea who they are. Oh yeah, it's interesting. I haven't really seen an issue with the friends request. It usually comes right in. They've got to get a better handling on the multiplayer. Whenever Johnny and I try to do a group flight, man, it's like we spend the first 15 minutes trying to get the thing working so that we're seeing each other at the airport. It's crazy. We're like switching back and forth from different servers, making sure we both got the correct live weather settings. It's like you've got to have a master's degree to figure out multiplayer. Yeah, it comes in, but I don't know who they are, so why would I accept them? But that's like anything. If you got Xbox, right, and you're playing, I don't know, Halo or something, or Call of Duty or something, you can get friend requests from random folks there as well.
United 526, Connect Washington Center on 135.5 p.m.
35.5, we'll see you United 526. Washington, good evening, United 526. We're with you, flight level 370, restricted on the speed, Mach 0.77.
United 526, Washington Center, roger.
My man.
Delta 8560, contact Washington Center 125.45.
Is that Noah? Yes, Noah Perlman. He's back.
Delta 8560, Washington Center 125.45.
His mic's always loud though, let me turn him down.
Plus 201 Alpha, Washington Center 125.45, good day.
Mike, I'm gonna leave you, man. Migraine said enough is enough. Man, I thought you would have been gone. I know those migraines are no joke, man. I appreciate you hanging around so long. And I know it's late your time too, man. Go rest. I'll try to get up early. We'll do a group flight if you're feeling better. We'll see you, John. Yes, but on Xbox you include a message saying I'm such and such. Oh yeah, good point. Good
Delta
point.
125, descend via the Cavalry 3 arrival, landing south.
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it just needs a better way of introducing personalized messages when someone sends a friend request. That's fair.
Delta 1048, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good day.
Simlog, did you get handed off yet?
Delta 986, Washington Center, roger.
986 level 3500, now requesting for level 370.
That was all blocked, I got no aircraft, one at a time, please.
Alright, my friends, we're on the home stretch here.
Spirit wings 366.
What's up, bro? I'll see you, man. Take it easy.
Okay, Slicks 99. What's the code you're at? Airport code?
So yeah, man, we'll do a group flight tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. Details, grab the Discord link, guys. Join the Discord.
Delta 986 negative. Maintain flight level 3.
You can connect offline, off stream. The more the merrier. I think I will take up the TBM. We'll give the TBM another run. I chose the right time to leave. ATC's high pitch ain't helping. Yeah, I hear you.
I'll get you PDC.
But he's a heck of a ATC. He sure is a heck of a controller.
Washington Center, America 315 with G-Flight 370.
America 315.
Let me make sure I still have the
Washington Center, roger.
G3000 and 1000 mod in here for the TBM tomorrow. I do, so we're good to go there. Indeed, and I've got a heck of a migraine.
Delta Q43, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92.
Peace out, John.
Delta 610, contact Potomac approach 128.52. Good day.
Remember Delta 610?
Yep, Delta 69. Let's see. Delta 610, Potomac approach 128.52. Good day.
128.52, good day.
We should use Discord voice chat for the group flight. Yes, that's what we usually do. Although we usually hop on Stalkers, but yeah, we can definitely do that. Either one works. I should probably make the group flight forum a voice chat so we can jump on there. Stalker, are we just going VFR tomorrow? I gotta grab the details from you.
1169, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. Good day. America 365, maintain best forward speed.
That's it, America 365.
Delta 243, disregard.
So far, smooth sailing, man. I'm knock on wood.
135.92, good day.
So we don't jinx anything, but so far, smooth sailing.
Aircraft calling Washington Center, say call sign again.
That is 2377.
United 2377 Washington Center, roger.
Washington Center, Delta 386, checking in, 370 Mach .76.
Delta 386 Washington Center, roger. Break United 840, radar contact, position subscribe.
Oh, he restricted your speed too, Simlock? Or you're still on that same speed restriction from
Delta
before?
1060, descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, Washington landing, Kirsch Delta landing south. Delta 1060, descend via the Cavalier, Washington landing south.
So we've got about 10 to 15 minutes, if that, till top of descent. Let's go in here and grab another ATIS update. Still the same. Okay, gotcha.
Delta 8801, negative standby frequency.
I'm 36 to Delta 01.
We'll grab the ATIS. We'll grab the
Delta
ATIS
8801,
at Dulles.
135.92 today.
35.9,
JetBlue 2251 Washington. JetBlue 2251 Washington.
Yes, the text chat. I could not see how to make it a voice channel, so you have to do it. I think you're a mod, so you should be able to do it. I'll take a look at it. Received. Survey says Dulles, winds 1805, 10 statute of a mile, clear skies 11 degrees Celsius, altimeter 3032. We're still landing south. And no additional special instructions. Let's make sure. Operate mode C, yes, of course. Hold short, of course. Alright. So 3032, 11, and 180 at 5.
Washington Center, American 4912, still waiting on clear.
American 4912, where you at, sir? Oh, you're at Raleigh, sir. My fault. Give me a second.
Fill in the box a little early here. Make sure we're staying ahead. Transition altitude here in the States, always 18,000. And our decision height, I can't see why they would give us anything but 19 left.
By the Cavalier 3 arrival.
So that's what we'll expect. And that's 200 feet.
2594, descend by the Cavalier 3 arrival, maintain 250 knots or less in the transition.
Alright, we got the box set up. And I am ready. We'll do a VNAV descent. We'll let the aircraft take us in. Dorian at 290.
165, flight in, already hand you off. Contact Potomac approach 128.52. Good day.
I'll contact Potomac approach on 128.52 United on Pacific.
Negative 128.52.
This kid can't be older than 12 and already graduated as center. Impressive. Yeah.
128.52 United.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast.
Delta 1060, stand
if this is what he is aspiring to be, you know, real controlling in the real world, he is definitely miles ahead.
Delta 125, descend, correction, Delta 125, contact Potomac approach 128.5.
Miles ahead. Hats off to him.
Metro 1477, contact Washington Center 125.45. Good day.
Nope, unless I'm missing something. So what I did was create a group flight voice channel.
Who was the other one that checked in?
It shouldn't be. Let me see something here.
Slick 99, runway 26, taxi, your discretion, let me know when you're number 1 for the runway.
That was weird. Where did Discord go?
Commander 9002, say again, you want runway 3?
Yes, 3 at 1.
Commander 9002, runway 3. Okay, what runway you like at Wilmington? There's no runway 3 at Wilmington, sir.
3-5 is my plane today.
Okay, 3-5, let me know when you're ready for taxi.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to taxi.
Washington Center, JetBlue 761, flight level 360.
JetBlue 761, Washington Center, roger.
Yeah, I probably can't. It asked me when I created it if we wanted to do as a voice channel, and I said no. We'll probably have to delete it.
Delta 1060, turn right heading 090. I'm going to have on course shortly. And Delta 1060, give me your best rate
That's
down
whack.
to 10,000.
You should be able to change a channel from voice to text
Shine
after
1080,
it's
Washington
created.
Center, roger, maintain Mach 180.
Gotta submit that as an enhancement request to the backlog. Alright, that's cool. I'll take a look at it
85 73, Washington Center. You
later,
can't
Dave.
keep stepping on everyone, sir. Break, giant 1080, maintain Mach 180.
We should be starting down now.
Delta 1060, confirm your right turn heading 1. Let's do right turn heading 100.
Washington Center, power 232, flight level 310.
Power 232, Washington Center, roger.
See, we've been airborne about an hour and 37 minutes, so we are bang on time. Even with him slowing us up there.
699, that was all broken. Second. 699, number 4. I'm assuming you want takeoff clearance, sir.
Alright, Dave, when we land and I get off the stream, I'll take a look at that.
699, squawk mode Charlie, runway 26, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Kid is overworked. Yeah, they gotta get another center controller up here to help him out. Just remember, you're not in manage mode. I know. I am used to telling the aircraft when to descend. It really shouldn't be descending for me, so. Yep. Yeah, Simlog, I'm wondering if he forgot about us. Because I should be starting down now, and what I hate most of all is getting a late descent clearance and me having to kill myself to make down the restrictions. Oh.
Delta 1060, roger, turn left heading. Delta 1060, turn left
He's
heading
pretty good
010.
though, man, so I'll give him a bit. It's late. I'm not gonna kill myself down. Approach won't be happy, but I'll just let him know we got a late descent clearance, so. All good. I'll delete the one I made, save you the hassle. Thanks, man. I probably have to delete both and just redo the one I did and make it a voice channel. Or to be honest, we can just join the general voice server during the group flight. That's fine as well.
Looking to get descent clearance.
Thank you, Simlog, for asking.
Delta 386 descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival.
Send via Cavalier 3 arrival, 386.
Delta 1060, contact Potomac approach 128.52, good day.
128.52, good day.
And center descent clearance for United 526.
Center American 46 Hotel, request further descent.
American 46 Hotel, descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, Dulles landing south, Dulles 3032.
Cavalier 3 arrival, American 46.
Washington Center, Frontier 114.
Why is he holding all of us up here?
Radar 9002, runway 35, taxi your discretion, across the runway.
Okay, 35, my discretion, cross the runway, thank you.
Steering 666, 50 miles descent.
Showing 366, roger, descend via the Cavalier, Cavalier 3.
I'm not
correct,
making
you're
Cavalier by
Baltimore, Raven
10,000.
6,
There's no way.
Baltimore landing west.
Landing west, Raven 6, steering 866.
Washington Center, United 526, descent clearance.
United 526, roger, descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival. Dulles landing south.
Send via the Cavalier 3, Dulles landing south, and we'll try to make it here, but I don't know if we'll make the restrictions.
Roger, give me your best down.
We'll give you our best rate down, United 526. Alright, my friends, let's try to do this.
Washington Center, American 49.
VATSIM FNOs, I tell you. Alright, what's our first restriction?
4912, you ready? Okay.
At this point, I'm not going to put it in managed descent. The aircraft is going to try to kill us to meet those restrictions, so I will control the descent here, vertical speed.
Select 99, proceed to XC back, climb, maintain, flight level 1, 2. Final's going to be 15,000, climb, maintain, 15,000. Aircraft calling Washington, you cut in and out. Say again.
So Perkins above 22, K-hood between 22 and 14.
1471 Washington Center, roger.
Let's see what we can do.
American 365, contact with Public approach 128.52 today.
128.52, American 365 today.
Spacing most likely. Sometimes you gotta remind them. Yeah, sometimes you do have to remind them. They probably have a ton of aircrafts on their scope. So
220 Alpha Victor, you looking to climb up to 350? I see you got a temporary altitude 230.
but there's a way for them to tag aircrafts up there, so that's what they should be doing.
220 Alpha Yankee, you looking to climb
And in fact,
Alpha
I see an
Victor,
right in front of us that looks like they're under descent as well, and
climb and see if level 350 unrestricted.
that's going to be interesting. Alright, it's going to be sporty. Let's get the seatbelt signs on.
Commander 9001, runway 35, climb for takeoff for airborne.
The good news is we're landing south, so they can always extend our downwind.
United 8840 request.
Shouldn't be an issue.
8840. Confirm that was 8840.
Confirm.
8840 descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, Dulles landing south.
Landing south, Cavalier 3, United 8.
And we'll give it our best rate down, my friends.
Delta, disregard.
I'm pretty sure in real life they have multiple centers handle north, south, east, west arrivals. That is true. VATSIM FNOs, they generally have that as well. Like, there should be a couple of sectors on for DC. So DC Center right now has a northeast, a south, and a west. The problem is he's probably getting hammered here from the south.
What was your request one more time?
The traffic flow is not even. That's probably what's going on.
Center maintain 330.
330, thank you.
And it's Southwest 2600 with you, passengers level 220.
Southwest 2600, Washington Center, climb, maintain, flight level
Anyways,
350.
we're good. We're into descent.
Climb and maintain, flight level 310.
The only concern I have is that 250 restriction. You can't go down and slow down. You got to do one or the other. So we got to figure out a way here. We're either going to be fast at Cavalier or we're going to miss that altitude restriction.
5547 Washington Center, roger. American 46 Hotel, maintain best forward speed. American 46 Hotel, maintain best forward speed.
We'll throw all the speed brakes we can at it, but
American 46 Hotel, best forward speed.
realistically, it's probably not going to get the job done. Let's see. See if we can start slowing back now. We'll change this from Mach. That'll change by itself soon.
Climb and maintain flight level 290.
We're gaining on this aircraft in front of us, so let me continue to slow us back here. Let's throw out some spoilers, my friends.
Yeah, Washington Center, Delta 234, we're at 350, and
I keep telling you guys about the butt kicker, right? So I've got the spoilers out. Let me turn the butt kicker up and listen to this.
99 contact near Christian, contact Washington Center 125.45 today.
That's pretty cool, man. I love this thing. You got the vibrations and they change with intensity as you start deploying spoilers, flaps, gear, all that stuff. It's really, really cool. Spoilers have no effect over 50% in real life. That is true. And the A320, the 320, oh, what are we doing? The 321 will allow you to do full spoilers, which is why you've got to watch it. But the A320, that is correct. Why is the throttles misbehaving now? Alright, so we're slowing and we're best rate down.
Yeah, 8840, maintain best forward speed.
Best forward, United 8840.
Showing 366, maintain 503, maintain 50320, please.
This is going to get crazy, it is. They got them stacked up 7 deep. Yeah. We're getting holds.
American 46 Hotel, 3 already over to Potomac. Contact Potomac approach 128.
They are going to put us in holds. Yo, what's wrong with the throttle, man? It was working fine earlier. What's going on? Keep snapping out of place. Not the time to be doing that.
American 1242 Washington Center, climbing team was 350.
I want to go stir a cockpit when they hand you to approach. I know I'm not going to be able to monitor the chat and complete this sporty arrival, man, because things are going to get really busy here.
We're at 2594 for minute. Potomac approach 128.52, get it?
128.52.
Let me disconnect the auto throttle and reconnect it. Every once in a while the throttles act up like that. I don't know what it is. You guys hear it snapping up and down?
Washington Center, hello. Turn left heading 070, radar contact. Climb maintain over 310.
Left 070, 310.
Jazz 107, climb maintain flight level 270.
You hear no stress in his voice at all. Yeah, he's not budging, man.
And descend with the Cavalier 3 arrival, Toliss landing south 1080.
And 1080 maintain, let's do Mach .78 in the descent.
And maintain Mach 78 in the descent, Giant 1080.
He is not phased at all.
Once consider a speeder back up to 8 points Lily, 8 points Lily, I can't direct that first vehicle.
Negative, I have to fit you in between a sequence with about 15 airplanes.
Alright, that's 18,000, my friends. Let's get the altimeters reset here.
Is that all for Dulles?
8 for there's a lot going on in Dulles. I got at least 15-20 aircraft.
Good luck with that.
Yes, good luck with that indeed. 3042, that's set.
Contact Washington Center 125.45, good day.
Get the LS is armed there. We will go low on the auto brake. Pretty long runway down there. Terrain on ND.
Washington Center,
I think we're good.
Delta 1471, good.
I'm all spoilers here, boys and girls. So we're all spoilers here.
Okay, American 8840, maintain best forward speed. Brake Delta 386, maintain 250 knots or less. 250 or less.
250 or less, 386.
So we put enough space between me and that other guy up there.
Go ahead, continue to descend by the Raven 6. Do your rest for me.
I'm going to be about 4,000 feet too high. But again, that's not our fault. We got a late descent. Next restriction isn't until Cassidy at 7,000. So we should be able to make up the rest of
Delta
the
8573
restrictions here.
contact Washington Center 125.45, good day.
I still got the spoilers out here.
Washington is here, 9 Husky. I might be here.
Don't know why the throttles aren't cooperating with me right now.
360.
Right heading 360, meter 9 Husky.
I used ATC in SKY World. I would be pulling my hair out.
40 contact Pacific approach 128.52.
2852 United 88.
You guys see that? What's going on with the throttles? Why is it doing that?
United 2377 descend by the Cavalier 3 arrival. Delta Sunny South to Delta altimeter 3032.
That's the Cavalier 3 arrival. Cavalier altimeter United 2377.
Alright, we're looking good. As good as we can be. Look at that sunset. Wow. It's incredible.
American 2477 Washington Center, Roger.
Got 16 to go. We need to be at 7,000. Let's increase that rate.
And 192, climb maintain, flights at level.
Approaching 10,000. We'll chime the cabin.
330.
And Washington Center, Delta 14.
Our lights on.
Delta 1471, descend by the Cavalier 3 arrival, maintain about 0.74 in descent.
We'll maintain, we'll descend via the Cavalier 3 and we'll be Mach descent.
0.74 or less.
Okay, 0.74 left for Delta 1470.
Jazz 107, descend by the Cavalier 3 arrival, Delta landing south.
Descend by Cavalier 3 arrival, landing south.
We're fast. We are fast.
2477, climb maintain level 330.
Alright, we can ease up here.
Delta 8573, say again.
Alright, we made up that restriction.
Maintain your frequency 13550.
125.45, good day.
125.425, alright, good day.
Delta 386, contact Potomac approach on 128.52, good day.
Over to departure 386, good day.
Maybe a calibration issue. We were fine, Dave, all along. Seems to be okay now. I'm wondering if it's tied to the throttle somehow. I'm sorry, the speed, the spoilers.
47 descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, maintain Mach point.
It's not jumping anymore now that we've stowed the spoilers. So I don't know. Nope, I lied. There it goes again. Let's do this. Let me disconnect auto throttle. Let's pull these all the way back. Reconnect the auto throttle. Go back to climb. Let's see if that helps.
Was that 125.85 for Delta 386?
Darren, that started when you started descending and using the flaps, the spoilers. You have a binding infection.
128.52.
Oh.
128.5.
You think that's what it is, Darren? What would cause that though? Is it my I need to replace my throttle quadrant like I just did the joystick as well?
Good evening, Delta 343, flight level 310.
That's 343 Washington, Roger.
That's so strange. Alright, next restriction is 6,000.
Senior 9,000 to possibly we get higher.
Senior 9002, I already gave you flight level 290.
Oh, come on.
90, thank you.
Power 232, descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, Dulles landing south.
Descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, Dulles landing south, power 232.
So our last restriction is 4,000, my friends. Here's where we are now, approaching Barron. We'll level off at 4,000 and the rest of that is up to approach. Also, we're really low and we're still on with center. It doesn't make any sense.
Potomac approach 128.52.
So let me make sure I'm supposed to still be with him.
128.52.
128.52, Cessna 07. Bye.
Center United 526, should we still be with you?
United, was that 526?
Correct.
I don't see you, sir. Where you at?
You told us to descend by the arrival. You never handed us off to approach. We're like 6,000 now.
Yeah, you should be with approach 128.52. I'm handing everyone over to approach as soon as they accept the handoff.
All right, 2852. We'll see you. Thanks. That guy's overworked, man. There's no way we should have still been on with him at 6,000 feet.
107, approach, set the ILS and 19 left approach.
But he has no flaps deployed. Flap speed on 320. No, I think Darren meant the spoilers. When I started deploying the spoilers, that's when we started having the issues here with the throttle quadrant. I'm fine though. I think it straightened itself out.
107, sorry, say again.
Expect runway 19 left approach. Could you please repeat the rest a little bit slower? Thank you.
Jazz 1070 Dulles altimeter, keep your route 32, 3032.
It's 3032, Cessna 07, thank you.
Approach, good evening, United 526. We're descending via the Cavalier 3 out of 6,000. We've got Juliet at Dulles.
United 526, Potomac approach, hello, center maintained 4,000, left 19 left.
4,000, 19 left, United 526, thank you. Alright, my friends, so 19 left as we expected. That's all in the box, no need to do anything else. We are looking as good as we're going to be looking. I had the same throttle quadrant you had and it started doing crazy things after a while. You may need to replace it also. Thank you, Darren. We will take a look. That's really the only thing I've ever noticed with it. It's fine most of the time. Pop outside, man. So I know it's getting dark, but you can see some of that fall autogen there from that mod we're using. Looks really, really nice. There's an aircraft behind us. That you sim log back there? Let's increase that rate of descent. We're still at 250. There's our airport and our runway. Oh wow, they're vectoring them way out before the turn. Sterile cockpit, sorry, go ahead, man. Don't let me disrupt you. I'll go sterile here in a moment once we start the turns.
That is 526, turn left heading 010.
Left 010, United 526.
Potomac approach, good evening. Giant 1080 leaving 16,000, descending Cavalier 3, arrival info Juliet.
Giant 1080 heavy Potomac approach, hello, set the ILS and 19 left approach, speed 250 knot.
We'll activate approach phase.
Expect ILS 19 left approach.
Because we are managing the speed now. And it'll be vectors for the rest of this approach. Listen, man, I appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. It's been a blast. I enjoyed the conversations.
Verify to maintain 5,000.
A busy Friday night ops as we expected.
Yeah, we're going to descend when you give us that, you know, we're over 100 miles out.
Busy Friday night ops as expected. I appreciate you all tuning in.
Aero 25, 40 miles out as you just maintain 5,000 for traffic.
It will descend to 5,000 now, or 25.
United 526, contact Potomac approach 125.8 will be up.
Check the ILS frequency. Good call, Dave. 526, say that again, please.
American 46 Hotel, contact Potomac approach 125.8.
25-8 American 46 Hotel.
Okay,
United 526, contact Potomac approach 125.8, good night.
25-8, good night, 526.
Overhead perfect contact American 365.
The RadNav's empty.
46 Hotel, level 4 attack.
American 46 Hotel Potomac, hello, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, American 46 Hotel.
Headed 2594, descend and maintain 3,000, 210 knots.
3,210 knots, United 2594.
Approach, good evening, United 526. We're with you, 4,000. 010 on the heading. Information, Juliet.
United 526, Potomac approach, hello. United, correction, Delta 454, traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles at 3,000, A320 for the barrel.
I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it didn't.
8840, 4,000.
Manually, automatically put this in. Oh, whatever. It's a clear day. We'll go visual if needed to.
94, turn left heading 280, reduce speed 180.
Oh, did I not click RadNav?
280, 180.
Yeah, I did click RadNav. It's not there. Man, the 320 has come a long way with the mods. Mr. Woods in the chat. What's going on, man? Yes, it sure has.
Down to 3,000, reduce speed 180.
Glad to have finally joined the chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping in today, man. 110.10, 191. Yeah, that's what I put in there, man. It won't take the 191 though.
Delta 1060, contact Washington, correction, Dulles Tower, 120.
It's all right, Dave. We've got the airport and runway. We're fine.
Contact Dulles Tower, 120.1. Good day.
21, good day.
United 2594, clear direct Daddy, cross Daddy at 3,000, cleared ILS runway 19 left approach, speed 1.
No, thank you. You provide good entertainment. Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Darren.
Direct Daddy, 3,000, cleared ILS 19 left, and then 180 into Dom for United 2594.
Guys, look at all these aircrafts.
Checking in 5,000 feet, Cavalier 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
United 526, descend and maintain 3,000, then reduce speed 180.
3,000, then 180 on the speed. United 526, thank you. That's 3,000 selected, and then we'll get 180 on the speed. $135 AMLVOR is close to the runway heading 113.5.
United 526, turn left heading 280.
280 on the heading, United 526. Since when did these
correction, American 46
knobs come so slow? I'm gonna drop some spoilers here, start slowing up.
United 526, turn left heading 220.
220, United 526.
American 365, heavy, reduce speed 160.
160, American 365.
American 365, 5, traffic 10 o'clock, 5.5 miles westbound, turning southwest at 3000, a A320.
Speed checks, flaps 1.
American 365, report the traffic.
We have on the tickets, American 365.
United 526, United 526, traffic 10 o'clock and 7 miles southbound at 3000, A321 for 19 left.
Traffic in sight, United 526.
United 526, follow that traffic. Cleared visual approach, runway 19er left, 190 or greater if you can until Donkey, please.
Follow the traffic 190 or greater until Docker, United 526.
United 526 if you're unable to do
We can do... Yeah, we can do that as long as we're not going to overtake him. He looks a bit slower.
Yep, it's actually going to work out really good. American 46 Hotel, turn left direct Daddy.
Left direct Daddy, American 46.
Alright, we've been given a visual. Guys, I'm going to start a cockpit. I will jump back in the chat once we land. But I do need to concentrate here. I do need to concentrate.
65, maintain visual separation from the A320. Appreciate it.
Maintain visual separation, American 365.
There's our runway.
United 526, contact Dulles Tower 120.1. Have a good landing, thanks.
190 or greater.
American 46 Hotel, I have a direct Daddy. Can we do Izumi?
American 46 Hotel, clear direct Izumi.
Direct Izumi, American.
United 526, contact Dulles Tower 120.1. Thanks for keeping the speed up.
1201, no problem. United 526, we'll see you. Good night. Tower, good evening. United 526, final 19er left, number 3.
United 526, Dulles Tower, maintain 190 knots or greater till 5 DME. Number 3, following a Delta, A321, short final, wind 1805, runway 19er left, cleared to land.
We'll try to maintain 190 or greater, 5 DME, 19er left, following the Delta, clear land, United 526. My aircraft. These guys really want you to keep your speed up, man. It's like, how you want me to safely land this plane doing 190 to 5 DME? I should be fully configured at 5 DME.
265 on there, that's 19 left. We have the traffic inside.
They've got to space us out better than this, man.
Delta 1060, welcome to Dulles. Expedite right when able, please. Traffic 1 mile final. Expedite.
Alright, spoilers are armed.
American 356, Dulles Tower, number 3, following a United A320, 6 mile final, wind 180 at 5, runway 19er left, cleared to land.
Clear land 19 left, American 365.
We'll put 19er left in so we'll have an understanding of how far out we're at.
Short of kilo, ground point 9er.
Alright, I'm going final approach speed. This is ridiculous. Gears down.
American 365, reduced final approach speed.
Listen to the final approach speed, American 365.
That's flaps 3.
Up 454, welcome to Dulles, right when able, short of kilo, ground point 9er.
Right when able, short of kilo, ground point 9er.
Got a crosswind from the right, it's about 12 knots, so we're correcting. And we're a bit high.
Delta 1060, we're clear. Sorry, pilot crash. Delta 1060, short of kilo, ground point 9er. See ya. What about the aircraft on our right? He should also be short of kilo.
And flaps full, fully configured. Landing checklist, gears down. 3 greens, flaps full, lights as required, spoilers are armed. Auto brake low. Cabin crew advised. We've been cleared to land.
Dulles Tower, United 2594, is on the ILS 19 left.
United 2594, Dulles Tower, number 3, following an American 777, 4 mile final, caution, make turbulence, wind 1805, runway 19er left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 19 left.
Looking good, feeling good. We'll continue. 1,000 feet, we're stabilized.
$500.
500 checked. Start rounding out here.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
United 383 Dulles Tower, hello, hold short runway 19 left.
Jeez, that was sporty. Spoilers, reverse green, decel. It's still dropping that left wing, man, right above the runway. We're not going to make that right turn off. We'll keep it on the roll here. Manual braking, out of reverse.
United 526, welcome to Dulles, right when able, short of kilo, ground point 9er.
Right when able, short of kilo, ground point 9er, United 526. Man, this aircraft knows how to ruin a good flight. Jeez. Alright, we made it nonetheless. What is going on with traffic up here?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Washington. The local time is 5:15 p.m. and it's currently about 31 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
1219 or...
Caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. This is your final destination. Thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Delta 125 is shorted Delta on Juliet.
That was sporty.
Delta 125, garage contact ramp 129.55.
12955, Delta 125.
That was sporty. Let's get the master APU on. We've cleared all the active so we can get the strobes off. Runway turn offs.
9005, contact tower 120.
We get the directors off. Stop the clock. 2 hours and 13 minutes. Looking good. Ground, good evening. United 526, short kilo, just vacated 1 hour left.
United 526, Dulles ground. Just pull up on kilo if able, and then I'll give you further instructions from there.
Pull up on kilo when able, and then I'll wait further instructions. United 526.
Ground Canada 173, Alpha short of Juliet.
Alright, we're on kilo. We'll wait there. Man, oh man.
Canada 173, Roger.
What'd you guys think about that, man? My lord, the sim is pretty. The lighting feels great in the game. I actually feel like flying in California in the sim. I love flying around California in the sim. No way this is a go-around. They will never vacate in time. No, we're good. We made it. Fighter jet landing. That was a fighter jet landing, man. That was, I don't know. It's hit or miss with this aircraft.
Ground southwest 4104, just off Bravo 10, ready to taxi.
I've got great landings sometimes, and then other times it's something like that, man. It just, and that it always does that left aileron, butchering that word, but aileron drop.
Ground, taxi ran by kilo Juliet 5 Juliet.
7526.
It's actually by a kilo Juliet 5 Juliet, American 65.
I guess not.
United 526, taxi ramp by a kilo short of Delta.
Ramp kilo short of Delta, United 526.
United 526, correction, kilo Alpha, correction, kilo Bravo.
This guy's all over the place. Kilo, say again for 526.
526, kilo Bravo to the ramp, please.
Kilo Bravo to the ramp, United 526.
So 455, correction, 454, contact ramp 129.55, short of
I hate being rushed like that.
129.5, I said Delta.
Yeah, man, that 190 to 5 DME, that's a bit rough. 5D of me, I like to be fully configured, and you're not getting fully configured at 190 knots in an Airbus A320.
2594 is clear of 19 left, with taxi to gate Charlie 11.
Where the heck is Bravo?
United 2594 Dulles ground, taxi parking by Kilo short of Delta.
I'm about to disconnect. Yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was an interesting landing, but I hope you guys enjoyed the action altogether. It was a lot of fun.
Ground, Canada 173, you want to go Kilo 1 or Juliet 1?
Canada 173, either one is up to you.
Well, those aircrafts on final.
Correction,
wow.
Tower 120.1 UK.
Tower 120.1, Canada 173.
Delta 454 Dulles ground.
All right. I love the VATSIM traffic.
You missed it. I was gonna try and give you up to Juliet there to pass this guy, but monitor ramp 129.55.
129 point. Actually, we're just gonna disconnect. Thanks for your services tonight. We'll see you.
All right, see you. Got it.
Ain't nobody got time for that. We're down. We're here. Let's go park. Let's see. Of my 400 hours in the sim so far, 320 hours are all in Japan, China, and Korea. Wow. I haven't even been over there yet. Have not even been over there yet. I'm doing Europe though. I keep saying it, but I want to get to Gibraltar. We'll probably do a... So tomorrow is a group flight. We'll do GA. Some point early next week, we will do Gibraltar from Gatwick, most likely. If not, we'll do that. It'll be a next Saturday morning stream or something. I butchered that parking job. The lines aren't even straight here. That's interesting. Oh, hold it right there. Parking brakes are set. All right. APU is available. Number 1 can go, and number 2 can go. Beacon off. Seatbelt signs are off. No smoking. Emergency exit lights. Let's get some lights up in here. Ground services. We'll connect the jetway. Do baggage. Catering. Why not? We'll do them all. Fuel pumps coming off. And we'll unlock the cockpit door. Transponder set to standby. Shutdown checklist complete. Man, oh man. That was fun. I told you guys it was get sporty, man. I see Dave. I've never really flown into Asia. LAXFO. Yeah, Robert flies mostly around over here in the LASFO San Jose area. Listen, guys, it was a blast. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. We'll be back tomorrow with the group flight. Join the Discord for the details. Stalker, drop in the Discord departure airport. I think you said Asheville, North Carolina, but let us know for sure. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm gonna go get something to eat, enjoy the rest of my Friday nights. If I don't see you all tomorrow on the group flight stream, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Again, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. I appreciate those that were on the entire time. My mods in the Discord, I appreciate you as well. See ya.